ice cream. Okay, not 600 or 700. If you want 600 or 700, take those calories from someone else. Make sure you get your protein in though. But you're going to take those calories from carbs or fats. But if you do it every night, replacing it, you're not going to perform as well.
Yeah.
But you're able to do that. All right. If you ask JT Daniels how many calories he eats a day, he'll nail it. The first question he'd ask you, well, it depends what phase I'm in. If I'm losing, getting lean, or if I'm getting mass in the off season. And he knows exactly how many calories, how much protein. And ask him, In-N-Out out here, like a famous hamburger place. Ask him how many calories in an In-N-Out double animal style. He knows exactly. So if he wants that 650 calorie meal, he will replace these calories somewhere else and make sure he's right on point.
Yeah.
He's gonna eat an 800 calorie dinner. Well, guess what? He can go have some fast food once in a while if it equals 800 calories. The surprising part is how when you have fast food or junk food, how little the volume is compared to steak and sweet potato, 800 calories or 1,000 calories. Okay. So that's just now we can start thinking when we look at breakfasts and lunches and that what we're doing. And now I know. Hey, let's construct some meals let's construct a breakfast and try to get it 700 to 800 or 600 to 700 calories based on whether you like to perform well on an empty stomach or a full stomach. Like I said, I like a medium-sized breakfast, medium-sized lunch, nice little shake at 4 o'clock just makes me feel healthy. It gives me that boost for you guys in the afternoon. And that way I'm not craving dinner and driving home, getting something crappy on the way home just to kill my cravings because they got too high. That super shake is just good quality protein.
Yeah.
I put a little bit of greens and some fruit in there and it just tastes amazing. And I feel really satisfied, a little bit of a sweetness to it. And it gets me to dinner, no problem. And I feel healthy too taking it. And it gives me a little bit of boost of focus and energy for the 4 to 6 guys, college guys that come in. And then I have a little healthy dinner with Amanda. We usually cook ourselves. But whenever you go out, I said, I know I'm going to Mastro's or something. Guess what? I know it's going to be probably a 1,200 calorie dinner I'm going to eat. I'm stealing calories from earlier in the day. Trust me. Pulling some berries out, pulling some oatmeal out. Because I know I'm going to do this. Wait, eliminate that shake altogether. So I have a 10-ounce steak, which is going to be enough protein to make up for the shake. I might just take that shake out and suck it up from 12:30 to 7 when we're going to have dinner and have 3 meals that day. But at the end of the day, guess what it's adding up to? Whatever I set my calories for that phase, okay? So let's just try to get this down for the first couple weeks. Then we can start talking about micronutrients, supplements, how much fat, and this kind of thing, okay? But it's really easy too. This is what I want you to understand how easy this can be, all right? For you, and just not to rely on your mom and dad all the time. How many calories in 4 large eggs?
Okay, I found this on the web for how many calories in 48 large eggs.
Not 48. How many calories in 4 large eggs?
Okay, I found this on the web for how many calories in 4 large
294,
eggs.
right there. It showed me. Okay. How many calories in 1 cup of cooked oatmeal?
Okay, I found this on the web for how many?
Yeah, see? Boom, showed me right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so just put the meals together you like and see, just look at the label. See, wow, 1 cup of that. Because you'll actually start going, oh, I'm wasting calories on that. Get that out of here.
Yeah.
Handful of nuts, 300 calories. Out. I'd rather have oatmeal and rice with my steak. You'll figure that out for you what works. It's not going to be the same for me. But I want you to be able to, I know what I'm willing to change for. I know that I'm willing to once in a while throw a large Snickers bar in instead of a shake. But I ain't doing chips. They don't satisfy me and you get this many of them for 350 calories. You know what I mean? No way that's going to, I'm trading that out. Not a chance. I had a young kid you saw, 8th grader. When I first taught him this, right, he basically, some of the stuff he was eating, he couldn't believe it. And he was like, it's funny because he'll go to a carnival with his parents, 8th grade quarterback, really cool kid. He'll be like, hey, no way. Do you know how many calories in that, Mom? Don't eat that. Because he just knows now. He's aware of what he's eating. And like I said, you can always exchange some stuff from comfort a couple days a week and you're fine. Right? And 34, 32, 3,500 calories, in that range. Okay, you can be 35 to 32. You don't have to be nailing it every day. In that range, I'm real happy with. Have fun with it, man. And just start looking at what you're eating now and give you an idea of what you're eating. So many guys. If I had a nickel for every time an athlete says, I can't really gain weight that good, but I eat a ton, man. I'm like, okay, simple. Write down your breakfast. And then let's go over the calories and the protein content. And they're eating like 2,400 calories. And they're 215 pounds. Oh, really eat a lot, don't you? They don't realize it. How many calories you eat? I don't know. A ton. Okay. Yeah, okay. How much fuel you put in the race car? A ton. You're fired. How much hay and oats you give my racehorse or my polo pony? A ton. You're fired. How much food you put in my athlete? A ton. You're fired. Okay, you're not in charge of nutrition anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's make it important to kind of figure this out. How you enjoy getting your 32 to 3,500 calories.
Yeah.
Okay. What meals you like? I'd be interested to see. I'll compare mine to yours and go, are you kidding me? You eat that? I'd rather eat that. I'm like, I would never eat that. But it's all the same. It's all 50 grams of protein and 800 calories.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I perform real well on this. I have some eggs and oatmeal or berries in the morning. I always like a light protein in here, chicken or white fish or turkey for salads or wraps in here. If I walk into Jersey Mike's, which is a sandwich shop, okay, I'll take you in there. Okay.
Yeah, we got plenty.
Yeah. Okay. So the local one right near my house, they have a special wrap they make for me. It's exactly 700 calories, 50 grams of protein. And there's a show, too old for you to remember. It was called Cheers, and they had a local guy that would always come in named Norm. He'd come in every day after work. Okay, and so he'd walk in the door. The whole bar would go, Norm, and wave to him, right? When I walk in Jersey Mike, Scott, I don't even go in line. I go pay. And they charge me a special rate. I go pay because as soon as I walk in, the chef goes, hey, Scott, boom. Starts putting the chicken down, takes the wrap, puts it on there, and starts making my 700 calorie, 50 gram protein wrap that I designed. Some restaurants will do that for you. So I have a few places around that I know that I can get 700 calories for lunch, 50 grams of protein. Because I like eating lunch out. I like kind of either being an athlete or on the run, just going to grab something and sitting and on my computer writing programs. I'll eat by myself. I don't like to carry food with me anymore at my stage, but when I'm traveling, I do. And I can put them together in an airport. Give me some of that, some of that, some of that, some of that. And I bet you I'm within 50 calories of how much it is. That's how good it's gotten. So it's not a real calorie count. I can just figure it out now. But I want you to calorie count and measure it just for a couple weeks. Then you get your eye. Then you start honing your eye a little bit. About what it looks like, and you can put it together real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. So it'll be fun to figure out how you like to eat compared to your brother, compared to me. All that. But just remember, just start being aware of how many calories you're eating and how much protein you're getting in. It's really important. Especially with what I want to do with you and how I want to train you. If I see you not recovering, most athletes, when they're not recovering, 2 factors: not enough calories and not enough sleep. Not, I don't have this supplement, I don't have this, I don't have that. That all stuff helps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But get your sleep when you're in training camp right now. You're gonna sleep and you're gonna eat, and we'll have fun. We'll go see cool stuff, and Jackson and some other kids, JT, I'm sure you'll hang with them once in a while. Go to the mall and stuff. They're really good guys. I trust them like crazy, So, but don't sacrifice your sleeves. Don't sacrifice your calories.
Yeah.
Don't sacrifice your protein, because then I can train you, man. Then I can really do some fun stuff with you.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so just start kind of maybe this week, be aware of what you're eating. Start